Hi there, this is Paul Thompson from Spitfire Audio. I'm going to show you today the latest addition to our BML line, which is our Mural Symphonic Strings Ensembles library. And like the Sable Ensembles library, this is a new version of the Mural sample set, which has been carefully mixed down into a full across the keyboard ensemble set of sounds. And this is a great additional tool to have in your arsenal for when you are really looking to put down parts more quickly, or if you're working on a laptop remotely or something like that. I'll start with the shorts. So I've got a rough mix up with the A&O mics, and this is the spiccatos. So that's a little bit down there. So let's have a quick listen to the different mics. So the close mics sound like this. And then the tree mic, the traditional Decca sound. And again, you've got the full dynamic range. Let's go for the ambience. Oop, missed. Ambience sound like this. So it's a great addition to the when you're using the tree to get that extra bit of depth. The Outriggers are the slightly wider sound like this. So if we blend those together, the Outriggers are often used, as Jake keeps reminding me, to add width to the tree. That's the key, and that sounds like this. But obviously you can bring in some close and really just change up the balance completely to let's get all of the mics running like this. And if we put a little bit more tree. So you can hear how it changes progressively as you add in different things. So we'll leave in. Let's go for the close and the Outriggers. And let's flick through the rest of the short sounds. So we've got our half-second short, our slightly longer. Which is really useful. We've got our pizzicatos. As you can see, you've got, if we go, let's go for a different sound. So you've got the full kind of intimacy or the full depth, depending on how you want to get your sound up for the track that you're working on. We've got our Bartok pits. And we've got our collegnos. Which obviously we can pop in the Decca tree. And then if we go for our tremolos, let's stick with the classic sound for these. So you've got the two different attacks here. You've got the soft attack, which is a slightly slower attack, and the harder attack, which cuts slightly further into the start of the sample. So we've got our trills. minor trills there and our major trills. Full dynamic control there. And then let's go back to the straightforward long. So we've got control here over our vibrato with the vibrato slider. You've got control of expression, which is your overall volume control. And then of course you've got dynamics on the mod wheel. So I'll give you a quick blast, one-handed playing, because I'm controlling the stuff with the other hand. So you can hear there we've got full control over very smooth, nice vibrato to non-vibrato. I'm going to put the releases up for this one, and I'm going to just play. I'll set it to kind of mid dynamic, and then full vibrato, and I'm just going to play a few chords so you can hear the full range. Then up high. And then if we switch to our pull it down to non-vib. And obviously I've got the slow releases on here. If you want a very, very clear, much more kind of realistic played release, it sounds like this. Where you do get that nice slight break between the notes. So let's put that roughly back in the middle. We'll have a look at the consordinos and change the mix up slightly. Let's go for our wider and ambient mix. And the consords, again, I'll play one-handed initially so you can see the vibrato and dynamics in action. And then if I just whack it up to kind of midway and just play. And again, if you want the slightly more opulent releases, you get this. And again, if I kick in with the mod wheel. Fabulous. So, let us look at the solpont. Go back to our classical sound, close and tree. It's always quite good to use the bit of close. In fact, before we do that, let's hear the consords like that. It sounds like this. I mean, the consords with just the close mics, absolutely beautiful. If I turn the tree off. And again up high. Absolutely beautiful. If we listen to the tree mic on its own, you'll hear again. So you can get all kinds of different blends of sound from these mics. Let's go back into the solpont. So we want a bit of close mic in because we want to hear the kind of nice scratchiness of the sound. And again, we've got control over dynamic here. So you get the idea from there. I'll leave that up. We'll go for the flautando. Flautandos are absolutely beautiful, floating, really, really gentle, soft sound. And it sounds like this. And then up high. Lovely. And down the low end. So it's a fabulous sound, those. And our Harmonics Shifter take you right up to the top end of the 88 note keyboard. And these are made from the full string orchestra, all blended together. So that's a great sound as well. So that takes you through everything that's in the Mural Ensembles, a symphonic string ensemble library. It's an incredibly good workhorse library, really great for either sketching out your stuff before you break out Mural in its detail to get into the legatos and into the kind of, the full divisi, breaking everything up into the sections, or you can just, go straight to master with the Mural Ensembles library. It's got a great sound. So thank you very much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye-bye.